Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of LEGO Star Wars. For today we're back and we're in the
Disney Bites.
Yeah, we're in the Disney area.
We're in the palace section with the horses. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta let them free.
Guys, we gotta listen to the message they're trying to send
us. I don't understand this part of the movie at all.
You didn't? Are you serious?
I don't.
You
Wait,
realize it's a whole ham-fisted thing down our throats.
You mean you don't get it for like what does it have to do with the plot? You mean? Because I agree with you there. Like
I sort of get it when they were explaining, but that's the thing with this movie. Okay, I watched something else talking about how the TV shows, the difference between the TV shows and the sequel movies, right? Like The Mandalorian. Mm-hmm. The Mandalorian is popular because, and it's really good because they show and they don't tell you everything. You know,
yeah.
A lot of the scenes are just him. It's just emotions, and you have to interpret what's going on, and that makes it more enjoyable as a viewer to sit there and interpret and be a part of the story. And when these movies explain every little fucking bit of what they're trying to do, and it gets so convoluted, and it's like they're babying you throughout this entire movie. Like, this is what these people are doing. This is the plan. This is what these people. And there's no way for you to interpret what's going on by like the emotions of the characters or why did that character do that.
That's a very fair
question
point.
of the day.
Yeah.
Do you want to be babied? Are you able to turn your brain off and you want to be babied and don't give a shit?
Yeah.
And you'll buy it? Or do you want something that's thought-provoking,
challenging,
challenging,
doesn't
and
just
interesting to watch?
Right.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know you guys haven't seen The
Leave it down below.
Mandalorian, but there's a lot of scenes where you're just like, oh, man, what are those? Who are those people? Oh, why is he doing what he's doing? And it keeps you invested, you know? Whereas in this one, they explain everything beforehand and then do that. And then you're like, okay.
Oh, so it's like...
it's
like Ruby. Don't worry, Hector, we'll get to that.
What, Ruby the TV show?
Yeah.
I don't know. I only watched the first, like, 2 seasons.
Yep.
Same here.
I think those are the 2 seasons Monty directed before he
He worked a little bit. He worked a little bit on the third one.
Yeah.
And they also used some of his work in
Yeah.
later ones.
Which they had the rights to do.
They had the rest to do.
And I'm sure they did the best with what they had. They're just also not Monty who is a literal fucking genius.
Listen, I only brought it up because of the comparison. If we really go into it, this whole episode's going to be a Ruby episode.
Oh, no, please.
I don't have enough information to even have a conversation because I haven't seen it.
I don't need you to be a part of the conversation. I will have a monologue.
Oh, God.
We don't want a Ruby monologue in a LEGO Star Wars game.
Wait, so, okay, back to, like, the thing from last episode, when I was talking about the shit for the remakes.
Uh-huh. Wait, is that the piece? The universal piece?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh my god, he's using it to undo the game! It's like thieves' tools.
That's so cool.
That's amazing.
All right, this game just, like, earned a point.
Also,
that's cool.
I got my first one of those in the my parents bought me for Christmas gift an R2D2 model, Lego model, and I got my first one of those things, and that thing is amazing.
Nice.
Like when you're doing it, I actually really like it.
Anyways, Justin, yeah.
Yeah. So wait, and you were saying what else has Disney made? What were you implying? Like, are you talking?
I literally
about
was just like, what other remakes have they done thus far? Because I haven't thought about it.
King.
Oh, okay, yeah, Lion King, Mulan, the Aladdin, Alice in Wonderland.
I heard Aladdin wasn't that bad actually.
I don't care.
Yeah, they're all not that bad, actually. They're all just, like, generic, like, cash grab.
And
like,
that's the problem.
like,
They're not making a story. None of it's a new story.
Wait,
There's
you don't
no
just
effort.
buy that shit, Justin?
What are you saying?
I'm just saying, like, I've kind of come to the conclusion nowadays that, like, yeah, like, okay, you like the sequels. You just like the sequel
but
trilogy.
they're different. They're at least different stories. I mean, okay, yeah, sure. Like, you're all right about the like the show don't tell bullshit. Like,
yeah,
but they're at least new stories. Okay.
No. I get it. Okay.
I'm not trying to argue that they're good movies.
You say they're new stories, but the first movie in this series was literally a carbon copy of the original first movie.
It was relatively close.
So, kind of, yes. But my point is that you get that, like, kind of movie when they just tell you everything, and it's just super lazy writing. When you get a director who doesn't actually care and is just trying to make a cash grab, that's what happens. And that's why The Mandalorian and Obi-Wan are good, because it's directed by people who care about Star Wars and want to tell a good story.
I will say this, after working with somebody on their writing, it isn't just a matter of...
you gotta get one of the Gonk guys.
I forgot. Where are they at?
It isn't just a matter of how much you care about something, because I know a guy, because he cares a bunch about his story.
Yeah.
His writing, occasionally...
I get it. Not every movie's going to be perfect if they care about it.
Like, fans care a lot, and fan fictions aren't, like...
But listen,
sure, yeah, it's like that.
Whenever you have a movie that you can tell somebody cares, if they really care about the subject, you'll feel it, you know? You'll see the passion in the project. Whether it's your thing or not, it's still a passion project, and usually those have way more soul than, like, say, the sequel Star Wars
series. These are not passion projects.
No,
not even the first Star Wars was like a passion project.
No, but eventually it did become that, you know? I don't know. I feel like this is all subjective.
I can't say anything because I don't.
Wait, what do you mean the first Star Wars was not a passion project?
It absolutely was a passion project.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, I'm not saying it's like a corporate cash grab, but like it's all still a business. Like you still gotta you still gotta answer to an editor and a studio and such.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the directors and the writers have the sway in the matter and how the story progresses.
Hector, I think you're getting a little overzealous here.
Yeah,
like. George Lucas wasn't like, oh man, I gotta do what MGM or whatever the fuck it is. Like, oh man, I gotta follow their rules. No! I mean, he had to, not have sex on screen, I guess, you could say. I guess he had to follow those rules or something. But no, it was his story. Now, what he had to follow, and what made the original movies good, or at least the first two, and then the second one, and the third one had Ewoks, but whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of where my argument really starts.
Yeah, your argument's wrong then, because it was George Lucas the entire time answering to his team, and then when he didn't answer to his team, in other words, he didn't answer to anybody. So even less of what you're saying. that's when the Ewoks happened. Yeah. So your whole thing about him answering to some corporate bullshit is fucking wrong.
Well, no, I wasn't just saying. I'm just saying like making a corporate product.
Everybody be happy.
I can talk about that a lot because of my whole beliefs on corporate bullshit, and like I genuinely
careful boys, we're gonna get called communists on the internet.
Oh boy,
that's pretty chic nowadays. So, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, I've been called a communist libtard enough times in my life.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you had it coming.
Shut up. You may be right, but shut up.
Oh man, I mean, it's hard to say because with this whole point, George Lucas had like a bunch of movies that he worked on before Star Wars.
Like Indiana Jones and
did he work
on
Willow? Wait, did he work on Indiana Jones?
Indiana Jones.
He did.
Lucasfilm.
Was that before?
I don't know if it was before or after.
There's no way it was before.
No, Han Solo. Fucking
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford was older in Indiana Jones, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You're right.
But like he had a bunch of movies before.
Of course, Blade Runner, all that noise.
So it's hard to say like if.
Ow! Why?
If Star Wars was an attempt at like a corporate thing, I have no idea. So I can't make any.
I don't think it was solely for that. Like the movies are still good.
Yeah, of course.
But like they definitely made their pretty penny on like action figures, t-shirts,
okay. And
lunchbox.
I mean, that's a whole different thing though. That's like after the movie's made and once you see.
Put a pause on that for now. Like what is going on?
Let's figure out what we have to do here. So we have.
I'm sure the viewers are very entertained by us stumbling around aimlessly.
That's what the commentary is for.
I suppose. Oh wait, what is that?
Try going behind that.
Normally, I'm the one that's like, all right, guys, too much commentary. We got to do our thing.
Yeah, you are. Try going behind it.
Going to the explanation mark. Must follow.
No.
What is this?
What are you talking about?
What am I supposed to be doing here?
Orange explanation mark.
Yeah, they're.
How do I do this?
You're
I need a droid for this.
You're on the right, Alex?
I'm on the left.
You're on the left. Oh, okay, I was looking at Hector's. Hector, go back inside. Yeah, go behind that thing.
The red thing?
Yeah.
Behind it?
Behind it. Nope. All right, great.
I found something. I just can't do it because it needs a protocol droid.
What even is that?
I don't know. It's something.
Droid. Like a C3PO.
Oh wait, I think I may have found
on the
it.
right.
I think I found it.
I don't know. Sweet.
Yep, I got it. Okay. I was just you had to go up and around, but I was caught up in the commentary. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, but like,
shoot.
I mean, like merchandising of all that shit, like, yeah, 100%. But that's,
I understand the point of movies and stuff is to make money at the end of the day. I understand that point.
It's true.
At the same time, I feel like they would make more money if they would create passion projects. You know,
yeah, more people would actually, you know.
I don't
care to watch
understand. I know I get the point, cash grab, but they would make way more money if they made a good movie because good movies make a lot of
See,
money
I mean,
most of the time.
Most of the time, that's 100% true. But like, I mean, I guess a point with these movies, they aren't necessarily good movies, but they raked in a shit ton of dough.
Because it's
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Right, and so they didn't have to. care.
But how did Star Wars start, right? It was
Oh, yeah,
a good
the-
idea that was well executed.
Yeah.
And it created a global fucking franchise that made millions, billions of dollars. Like, come on. Why
Well-
even waste your time with a cash grab if you can actually put the effort in, get some good directors, and make a decent series?
Another,
That's
I guess
the thing,
another.
is they just didn't care.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'd say on
problem.
on the other side of that, I also just I don't like the people who just deify Star Wars like it's this untouchable like.
No, I don't. I have
franchise.
my qualms with it. I like Star Wars.
Like in my opinion, there's two actually great Star Wars movies. That's all. Like that's it.
That's
like, in my.
But see, when it
there's
comes,
two
okay, now
movies.
you're getting into subjective territory.
Wait, actually, I do want to hear your takes.
Yeah.
What do you think? Are
But
the good
you have
ones?
to understand that everybody has an
It's definitely
opinion.
subjective.
It's subjective.
But
So
which,
what are the two ones?
Yeah.
What are your two ones?
New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. I really like parts of Return of the Jedi, but like, do you remember any like space battles in Return of the Jedi?
It's definitely got that like whole Ewok bullshit and
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Ewok bullshit, and then the freaking like I even tried to remember the space battle. I saw a compilation, and I'm like, I don't remember any of this, and it's all like fast cut, like flying over here and then cut, and then flying over there, cut, and then it's just nothing memorable at all. Whereas like you'll remember everything from like those first two I mentioned.
I suppose.
Like and like
I still enjoy all of them though.
well, and then like anything with Luke pretty much in that movie was great. Like that's what I'm saying. There's parts of it that are great. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm just saying the ones that deserve the oh yeah, this movie's like amazing, a cornerstone of American cinema is probably just the first two.
I mean, everybody likes Empire.
Isn't it actually a huge debate whether Empire or Return is better?
Yeah, something like that. But then again, it all comes down to subjective opinion, right? It's whatever you
really
enjoy.
people. I would say
Yeah.
it would be between the first two movies.
No, usually it's
Now,
the
see,
second
I
two.
have a different opinion where my
actually think-
favorite Star Wars movie is Revenge of the Sith.
That's my second. My first favorite's actually episode 4, and then my second favorite.
And people always go like, "Oh, your favorite's for the prequels." I'm like, "Yeah,
No,
fuck
the
you."
third movie's actually like super tense
Yeah.
and super.
I
like,
love the
dramatic.
prequels, and I will die on that
I mean,
hill.
here's the thing. Here's exactly like a counterexample to so like the whole Praetorian Guard thing. I hate it.
What Praetorian Guard thing?
Or Praetorian, sorry, from
The-
episode 8.
Yeah, from this movie, they're fighting the
So
Red
whole-
Guard people.
Right. I enjoyed it at first, but then I realized like, it's dumb. So there's that. But episode 3, like when Anakin and Obi-Wan are doing they're like right next to each other, like right in front of each other, and they're doing the whole like spinning their lightsabers around thing. I think that's just fantastic.
I mean, that whole
That's just
battle in
fun.
Revenge of the Sith was so fun, man.
Yeah.
Because like because Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor trains a ton to do that choreography, man.
right.
Freaking Luke.
Oh, also, I know you guys aren't gonna. Have you seen the Obi-Wan show?
I mean, I've
Okay.
seen part of it. But,
I'm not gonna spoil anything then.
I mean, I don't know if I'll watch it, to be honest, just because.
I just want to say, in the most recent episode, there was a scene where it flashed back to when Anakin and Obi-Wan are training.
I actually, that's one of the parts that I saw.
And they started fighting again. It's so good, man, to see them
one of the
fighting
parts.
after so long, to see them doing the choreography again.
That's pretty dope.
I mean, they de-aged Hayden Christensen because he was a Padawan in that scene, but you could still tell he was older.
That's funny.
Fair enough.
Yeah, every Star Wars ages are actually like wonky.
Yeah,
So
but
fair.
you know what was nice to hear though was Hayden Christensen not sound so whiny, I guess.
Well, that's the thing
So it
too.
was
Like
direction.
people, yeah. I was just gonna say, people want to say like, oh, those movies had like wooden, like horrible acting.
was
It's
the-
like the actors are talented people.
Yeah.
It's just that when you write like sand.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
what do you
It was
expect?
he was a victim of bad writing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the characters themselves were great.
Well, the actors with their performances, it's what
Yeah.
you get, but that still hurts the movies as a whole.
I want to know why the internet made people hate the prequels, because the prequels are not like, okay.
Oh, actually,
Attack of the
I can
Clones-
answer that.
Attack of the
because-
Clones had a lot of politics. Yes, I get it, but still, it's fun as fuck. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me.
I saw. Okay, this is just one element, but I saw an interview with George Lucas where he it was several years ago too, where he's talking about like, oh, people bashed him for the prequels, and it's like, oh, what do you have Jar Jar and stupid kiddie stuff? Like he even said in his own words, like these fans, like they want. They grew up with Star Wars, and thank you. Like, I'm glad you like the movies, but
Yeah.
they grew up and they wanted their movies to be like, oh, manly, tough movies, like Terminator,
Right.
like badass
Yeah.
sci-fi movies,
Yeah.
and
Oh, so it's just that generation.
yeah, and he literally said like, no, these are movies for kids too. Like,
Yeah.
that's him himself saying
I still like the prequels to this day, and I'm 23.
Yeah.
But the thing was with the prequels, right, is that when I was growing up, my dad had burned all the Star Wars movies on the CDs. And he had labeled them
DVDs,
Star Wars
actually.
Episode 1, Star Wars Episode 2, Star Wars Episode 3, and so on. I didn't realize the prequels were prequels until I was like 10 or 13.
Oh, you just thought it was like a big TV show?
I was just like, oh, look, Star Wars. I'm going to watch it 1 through 6, I
we
just
can
watched them that way. Wow,
keep
the
going.
actors look different. What is going on? But I didn't really pay attention, So I never hated the prequels because it was just all Star Wars to me.
All right, let's where's the exclamation mark pointing us to?
Oh, I
Right
was
here.
going to
Oh,
it,
we're
yeah.
following Luke.
Yeah. We're following old man Luke here, who totally wanted to
Old
be
man
in this
Luke.
movie
Yeah.
and really enjoyed his time and how they wrote his character.
Did you know that Harrison Ford hated his character?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, from the beginning.
I mean,
Fucking
from the
Harrison
beginning,
Ford
yeah.
was
He
a
thought
grumpy
that
old
Han
man
should have
since
died
ever.
in what was it? Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, he
Right?
did not want to do this money, he didn't want to do this movie, but they gave him money, so he's
Oh,
like,
he
"Ah,
wanted to do
fuck
the
it."
money, like
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm saying, like, even back then, even when Return of the Jedi came out, he thought Han should have died then.
Yeah, they wanted them to kill off his character.
I just
though.
imagine when Kylo stabbed him, and then the scene cut, and he's laying on the ground, he's like, finally!
Yeah.
He's finally just like, all right, I'm leaving.
Then again, he is old. He's so old.
I mean, they're all old.
Yeah, Mark Hamill definitely aged better than Harrison Ford, though.
Well, let's see.
Yeah,
How old-
yeah, I'll say
Yeah.
that.
Then again, I do think Harrison Ford is like at least 5 or 6 years older than him.
I was gonna say. I mean,
Well, they were always older, yeah.
Yeah.
Or he was always older than them.
But Harrison Ford is one of my favorite actors. He's so good.
Oh, yeah. I love his character, and especially the Indiana Jones.
Oh,
movies,
Indiana Jones, of
definitely.
course.
Mark Hamill is 70.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
old
he's
as
pretty
hell.
old.
I'm pretty sure Harrison Ford is like 78.
Does not surprise me.
That sounds about right.
It's important.
And he did another Blade Runner, which confuses
Yeah.
the fuck out of me. How could he move?
Right.
I mean,
I think I realized how old Harrison Ford was whenever I watched the David Blaine show or movie. You guys know David Blaine?
Harrison Ford is 80.
He is
Yeah,
80.
sounds
Okay,
about
that's what I
right.
thought. So he's like 10 years older than Mark Hamill.
That's funny. Yeah, that makes sense because Mark, like in the original movies, like Mark Hamill's like pretty young, but Harrison
Yeah.
Ford looks like a middle-aged man.
You know,
Well, he's a hunk. Don't you forget it.
he was in like a plane crash. Harrison
Yeah.
Ford?
Yeah, yeah.
Because he has his flight license, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he loves flying, and he has like ultralights and
he's
stuff
crashed.
like that.
He's crashed
he's a
like
JoJo.
3 or 4 planes.
Oh, not even like more.
No,
not
it was
even
more than one. I'm fairly
Oh
certain
wow,
it
he
was more
really
than
is
one
Joseph Joestar.
All right, what's with this Dibby over there?
Oh man, you know what else I hate
Diddy.
about? I don't know if it was this one or the next one. I think it's the next one. The cave scene for Rey.
No,
That's
that's
this
this one.
movie.
Oh yeah, it's this one.
God.
He sees like her
I
parents.
mean, I
or
didn't see
something.
anything that wrong with it.
I
Well,
knew
that's
there-
it.
you
Comes
know,
down to show don't tell. You remember in
and that's the problem. It was really cool visual effects,
but she
they
fucking
didn't do
talks
anything
through
with
all of it.
Yeah,
Why?
seriously.
Why not just show everything and then let the viewer interpret what is happening?
And
Which is
that's-
what they did in the original trilogy.
Yeah, and Empire.
That's
And
like
instead
the
she's
whole-
like, I knew I had to do
That's
like,
honestly
shut up.
like the whole thing with like these movies is it's cool visual effects, but then it's
That's
just,
all that. That's
it's
all it
kind
is.
of
The writing ruins it. Okay.
Well, see, the writing in the original trilogy might be campy, but at least it had soul to it, This was just, ugh. That's all I have to say
I'm
for
trying to
this
think of
trilogy.
any
It's just, ugh.
noteworthy lines from the original trilogy. They're like,
Chewie, get out of here!
power converter.
wait, no, hold on.
Never tell me the odds.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Don't shut the fuck up. Justin. I was gonna go over to
Wilhelm.
Toffee's and pick up some power converters.
Yeah, I already,
Wilhelm screaming, oh!
What are we supposed to do here?
It's a boring conversation anyway. Sure, we're gonna have company! No, Luke, we're gonna have company. God damn it.
I got a bad feeling about
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's actually all of them. So
Yeah. But the only ones that really mattered were the prequels and the...
It's like, no, don't come up here. We're fine. We're all fine. How are you?
How are you?
Who is this?
I thought that was a deleted scene for the longest
No, it wasn't a
time.
deleted scene, but it was unprompted. Or off script.
It's fantastic.
Actually, like a
I think
meme
Harrison Ford
moment.
just forgot his lines.
How are you?
I remember an interview Mark Hamill did, and he did like a Harrison Ford expression because I think Mark Hamill was young, or impression. And Mark Hamill was young, he was trying to like change the lines, because he's just like, I don't really like this, I want to do this instead. And then he said Harrison Ford walked up to him and he's like, listen, kid,
Oh, we have to get
it
Luke's
ain't that
milk
kind of
bottle.
movie.
God.
I don't know where I'm going, I'm just walking.
Same.
You gotta recover Luke's milk bottle.
Oh
Okay.
god, the blue milk. God.
So go to that yellow thing with the arrow.
I mean, it is kind of like behind the mountain, but
Oh, I just walked by the thing too. Darn it.
I'm parkouring.
You guys are
Yeah.
really losing it.
No, I'm gonna make it. I'm just gonna go the stupid way. See? It's fine. It works out.
It's like Skyrim.
oh,
what?
Actually,
Mountain?
gonna make it there
it's like
before me. Oh
Skyrim
my
with
gosh.
guns.
Boats.
I don't think I'll be able
Guns.
to make.
Guns.
Oh, what in the? Oh,
Okay.
I don't think I'm supposed to. I think I'm breaking the universe.
Okay, he got it. All right.
You didn't even hesitate.
So we'll. Okay. I'll let the cutscene draw, and then we'll finish.
What am I looking at here?
Fucking see. Oh my god.
Are we allowed to put this on YouTube?
Can you drag a graphic in front of this so we don't get bans?
Wait, that's an audio
Just
sensor.
remember the R2D2 was it an R2D2 graphic when we played
No.
Pokemon? No, it was a PC.
There's just a picture of a computer.
Yeah, it was just a picture of a computer. Just put it over there.
I don't know
Censor
why,
button.
but this whole sequence with Luke was so disappointing to me.
Dude,
'Cause
was
I had
the whole movie
I-
disappointing you.
Well, no, that's the thing is I had a sliver of hope to see Luke Skywalker again at the end of the first sequel movie. Because you see him and you're like, oh god, it's Luke Skywalker, and then you get in this and he just throws a lightsaber away and he's a grumpy old man. And I'm like,
Yeah.
god damn it.
The original Jedi texts. Wow, I can't believe they were destroyed or something, or made digital. Like,
Oh, I'm glad they explained to us what he was trying to do at the end of that instead of just trying to show us visually.
wow,
At least they got some merchandising through those little fucking guys.
Oh yeah.
poggers,
Yeah.
porgs, but you know.
Ways of Jedi and why they need to end.
How are you not a Sith Lord at this point?
He's a great.
The way he was talking about it, he just sounded like a Sith Lord. I'm like,
Seriously.
a Sith Lord.
are you a Sith
right.
Lord?
Well, we're gonna end it off here. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did,
The
hit
color
that like
commentary.
Yo, tell us who you hate,
Subscribe.
whose opinion you hate the most in
Yeah.
the comments.
Yeah, tell us who you agree with the most and who you hate.
No, just tell us who you hate.
Oh, yeah.
We'll take it.
That's what you're most likely to do anyway. Come on, let's admit.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's the internet. I'm not surprised.
I'm more
What-
of a neutral party here.
I will actually be surprised, mind blown if there's some optimism down there.
I'll be surprised if there's anything down there. Not gonna lie.
Oh god.
Anyway,
God, I'm
hopefully you guys
sad.
enjoyed. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next
Take
time.
care.
Bye.